Hi everyone, and welcome to another APAC Android Developer Office Hours session. Thanks for joining us today. We have Ryosuke here from Tokyo, Japan.
Hello.
Hey Ryosuke. And Tony Chan has just joined us as well from Hong Kong.
Hi guys.
And I'm Anka Cotwell, and I'm joining in from Sydney, Australia. So we actually don't have a lot of questions today. So hopefully that means that our global teams have been doing a good job of answering questions, or that people are still just really enjoying themselves after I/O. Anyways, let's get started with the questions that we have. We have the moderator thread. So the first question is, I'll read it out word for word and then I'll interpret it. It says, how to make a Google Plus or YouTube style slide menu. It is not included in the Android design, but I think it is good. Is it included in the API? If not, why not? So my understanding of this question is it's referring to the slide out menu that you get on the left-hand side now in the Google Plus and the YouTube apps. And basically it's a new kind of design style that we see is getting popular, and we're obviously starting to adopt it in our official apps. Right now, there is nothing available for developers to build that themselves. Having said that, we're actually planning to update the Android design guide to show you how to build it yourself. We'll probably be providing some sample code to go with it, and then that way it will be available to you. So stay tuned, it is coming. Alright, the next question is on Android Beam. Tony.
Yeah, so let me take this one. So the question was, we are excited when knowing that Android Beam is having an upgrade during the I/O 2012. Any reason on why Android Beam picked NFC plus Bluetooth, not MFC plus Wi-Fi direct like S-Beam, to control device paired and connected like controlling the Nexus Q? Well, first of all, I don't think we are in favor of one technology over another. But that said, there is really some advantage of using Bluetooth. So let me highlight them. So the first one is in terms of power consumption. Bluetooth is really doing very well, sometimes even better than Wi-Fi. Another reason of choosing Bluetooth is when you connect to Wi-Fi direct, you have to disconnect from the Wi-Fi network. So that said, you still can connect to the internet using radio connection, like using your 3G or 4G radio. But there is some kind of not smooth user experience there. And finally, Wi-Fi direct is available in I believe in ICS, and so in terms of compatibility, Bluetooth NFC is probably much more compatible in all the Android devices. Hope I answered your question.
Cool, thanks, Tony. So the next question is one about Project Butter. So just a quick introduction. Project Butter is one of the big undertakings that we had in Jelly Bean, and it was really all about making the user interface buttery smooth and highly responsive. So Ryosuke, why don't you take this one?
Sure. The question was, okay, I am reading it. We have seen Project Butter in action at I/O. We would like to know if there is anything we should do to make our applications better by syncing our custom builds with vSync. Is there anything that we need to do explicitly to enable this feature? This was a question from Bangalore, India. And I think that there are several things I would like to clarify. First of all, this Project Butter is something that you can leverage without changing your code. So it means that without doing anything on Jelly Bean and above, your application should be already behaving much smoother than before. And having said that, there are several APIs that you can take a look in order to take further advantage of this vSync. And that I think that the most typical operation that you would like to do whenever vSync happens, probably you would like to simply invalidate your view. And actually, this Android animation framework already has the method for that. And it is called view.postInvalidateOnAnimation. When you say that, as soon as the display frame starts, your view gets invalidated. And this will be. Sorry?
No, my mistake. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this. So there are several other methods on view, like post on animation or post on animation delay. Aside from post invalidate on animation, you can use these view methods. These closely work with Android animation framework, and they are automatically synchronized with vSync on Jelly Bean. And these are simple APIs to use. And also, if you are rendering in some different thread outside of your own the normal thread, possibly you may be doing some custom rendering using OpenGL or something. In those cases, you may not be actually using Android animation framework. Still, you can leverage this Jelly Bean project Bala by using our new API called Choreographer. And this is a totally new API that we introduced starting API level 16. And you can basically say that this Choreographer API is you can use when you would like to put your callback synchronized with this vSync timing. So you can do whatever you want at the beginning of this display frame cycle using this callback mechanism. And so this does not depend on Android animation framework. So this is doable even if you are doing anything you would like without standard view mechanism. That was one explanation I was able to offer for this question. I hope this answers your question. Thank you.
Great. Well, it looks like we have someone that's joined us on the Hangout.
Okay.
Pawan. Hi, Pawan.
Pawan. Yeah,
hi. Nice to meet you. So do you have any questions for us?
No, actually, I was looking for what kind of group is this and what are you discussing, guys? So maybe I think I can chip in.
I'm sorry, it's a little bit hard to hear you, Pawan. Could you repeat what you said?
I said that I was looking, I was surfing, and I was thinking maybe I can chip in. What are you guys discussing about?
Okay. Well, you've come in at an interesting time because we've just sort of run out of questions to answer. So yeah, you probably want to catch the YouTube recording afterwards and catch up on the questions that we already answered. So yeah, if you have any of your own questions at the moment, this is a good time to ask. If there's anyone, I can see that we've got a number of viewers on the stream. So if you have any questions that you'd like asked, please post them to the thread. We're ready and waiting to answer. So Pawan, while we have you here, have you had a chance to look at the YouTube videos from Google I/O?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Have you done any Android development yourself?
Yeah, basically I have done only very few apps. One is basic that deals with SQLite, and basically it's a app, your publishing apps.
Okay, publishing apps. All right. Already on the market on Play? Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, they are private builds.
Oh, they're private builds. Okay, fair enough. Well, it looks like people are fairly quiet today. Really We've got 15 viewers at the moment, and they look shy. So let's give it another.
Yeah, I guess we should give them some time to go over all the YouTube videos. Like we have a lot of new content after Google I/O, so let's give them some time to digest, and probably next week we will have more questions. So.
Yeah, I hope so. So we'll be doing this weekly, just like our colleagues in the US as well as in EMEA. So our European colleagues there. We'll post up a moderator link for next week, and if there isn't anything else right now, I guess we will see you next time.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Pavan, for joining. Thanks, Tony, and thanks, Ryosuke.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye,
everyone.
Thank you very much.